Yo, what is poppin'? Most of you guys don't know me. My name is Junior. Very nice to meet all of you. This is my first video on the channel. Today we're talking about my desk setup. This is a very minimal setup, but I just figured I'd show you guys because I talk to all of my friends about it all the time and try to flex to them. So I'm gonna flex to you guys. And let me know what you think. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. But let's just get started. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is the desk itself. So the top of the desk is actually custom built for me and my dad. We built this during quarantine, a little project. We went to Home Depot, got 3 pieces of wood, put them together. My dad is awesome at that type of stuff. Me, on the other hand, I'm not so good. I just stick on the tech side of things. But I'm gonna leave some videos linked down of the ones we watched to learn how to put them together. But we put that and we paired it with the autonomous DIY kit. So it's a sit-stand desk. That ran me a lot less than buying the whole setup in general, so I saved some money there by building my own top. But the sit-stand desk is the kind of the new trend, especially with working from home so much. You know, you kind of want to be as comfortable as possible, and sometimes sitting will just give you a lot of back pain. In my situation, you know, we'll get to it later, my chair saves me from a lot of that, but like I said, we'll get to that in a little bit. The desk itself though supports a really good amount of weight. As you guys are gonna see soon, I have the iMac on there, a HomePod, usually my camera, obviously keyboard and mouse, all that good stuff. It's really sturdy. Now to what's on the desk. Let's start off with the computer itself. It's a 2017 27-inch iMac. It's a 5K screen, 16 gigs of RAM. It has a dedicated graphics card. I'm not sure, it's a Radeon 5 or something, I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, it's a great computer. I actually got this from work. It's a strictly work computer. I edit all these videos that you're gonna be seeing soon on my iPad Pro. I wish I could edit them on my iMac, but I just can't download the software I want to there. So, you know, stick with the iPad for now until I can save up and afford a MacBook. Yeah, the 27-inch screen is great on my eyes. I have terrible eyes, and this helps me see at a comfortable position. I don't have to be leaning in like this. I just kind of lean back in my chair, get my back all nice and rested, and I'll be good. So to move on from the computer, I have the keyboard and the mouse that pairs with it. I use the Razer Huntsman Mini 60% mechanical keyboard. This keyboard is fire. I just love the way it looks. The typing experience is amazing. It kind of gives you that clicky feel without being too loud. I love the form factor, it's small. I'm so happy I chose white. It doesn't get dirty really, and the keys are oil resistant. I'd be eating sometimes at the table or at my desk, and you know, get the greasy fingers all over the keyboard. So the keyboard and mouse are sitting on Amazon, or I don't think it's Amazon's Basic. I think it's just a mat I got on Amazon. I'll definitely find the order and link it in the description. Everything will be linked in the description if you guys are interested in whatever I'm using. But this mat is just a leather mat. It gives a visual breakage in the desk, so I'm not looking at the same type of texture the whole time. Personally, it's appealing to me, and it's easy to clean. Just get like a Clorox wipe or something and clean it. To move on to another device that I have in there, it's my beloved, my baby. I would call this thing my wife if I could. My 11-inch iPad Pro. I use this for everything. Editing video, you know, watching Twitch, YouTube, notes, planning out videos, whatever the case may be, my iPad Pro can do it. I have it paired up with the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil. If you're wondering how much storage I have on it, it's only a 64 gig. That can be a deal breaker for most, but in my personal use, I use a lot of iCloud storage. So most of my stuff just gets saved to the iCloud, and then I have external hard drives like the SSDs and adapters for SD cards. You know, I don't really use that much onboard memory. But yeah, the iPad Pro is great. I really recommend it for someone that wants to be more portable and doesn't need a full-fledged computer, or doesn't mind finding the workarounds, you know, for it to act like a full-fledged computer. I also have the HomePod on here. As you can kind of tell, I'm an Apple fanboy. I just love their products, and you know, they've always been good to me. The HomePod is also amazing. I set my alarms there, play music, which I do fairly frequently because I'm a big music fan. Let me know what you've been listening to lately in the comments. Personally, I've listened to a lot of Bad Bunny. For all my Latinos out there, you know the vibe, you know the vibe, trust me. I have right next to the HomePod the Apple Watch Series 3. I haven't used this in a while, but I think I want to start going on runs a little bit more. So I guess it's a good way to not bring your phone in your pocket. I can just pair this up with my AirPods. So not too much on the Apple Watch. I can't, not that I can't recommend it, but in my case, I just haven't used it as much. I know people that use it every day and swear by it. So personal preference. But something I do use every day, which I just mentioned, are the AirPod Pros. Still, to this day, the best headphones or in-ear headphones on the market, in my opinion. Again, you guys might chew me up for being an Apple fanboy, but these things work great. With my iPhone, I have the XS Max, but the AirPods they haven't done me wrong. Every time I need them, boom, they're there. They're so minimal. I could just throw them in my ear. They pair to my iPad, my computer, my phone, my Apple Watch. It doesn't matter. Right next to my AirPods, this is not a tech item. This is something that everyone needs, especially in these winter days. Some chapstick. I got this chapstick here. My lips be dry like 24/7, so I have to add this on there, just so I don't forget. On the other side of the desk, I have 2 books: The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss and I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit. I'm finishing I Will Teach You to Be Rich for the 2nd time. That book is amazing, and if you need to know anything about finance and not be bored out of your mind, read the book. I just got the 4-Hour Workweek. I listened to it in audio, but I always like having a physical copy. It sticks with me longer if I read it, so I'm gonna start reading that very, very soon. But 2 great books you should check out. And below that, I have a coaster. I actually got that as a gift from Autonomous. That was awesome. I was actually blown away by Autonomous and the gift they sent to their customers for Christmas. They sent me the coaster. They sent me some little boxes with some drawings on them, which was great. A coupon code. It was just amazing. Shout out to Autonomous. You guys are great. I love what you're doing over there. Right below that, I have my notebook. Just a small little moleskin notebook with a ballpoint pen. Anytime I need to jot down some notes, some goals, wish list, whatever the case may be, this is what I go to. Sometimes I write on my iPad, but most of the time I just write on that. And that's it. Like I said, I like to keep things pretty minimal. If I start putting way too much on it, trying to fill the entire space, I feel too crowded when I'm there. If you guys have any questions, like I said at the beginning of the video, please feel free to comment. I'll get back to you guys. If you would do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, that would mean the world to me, and leave a like on the video. Everything that I mentioned is going to be linked in the bio. If you want to improve your desk setup, you can always find the things I use down there, and if you want to purchase them, go ahead. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.